It's the end of June 2025. Summer up here on the mountain has been alright. So far, a couple of real scorchers, but mostly rain. There's been a lot of rain. Also a lot of bears in the area. A couple of encounters happened too quick for me to get the camera out in time, but I saw a small cub with its small head and big ears sticking out of the weeds and was gone with the quickness. A couple of locals I've mingled with out here have been quite friendly also. Another thing I've noticed is that I'm not used to is when you drive by and people, they always wave to you. Whenever I explore the back roads and someone is in the yard pruning their bush, they give a friendly wave. And it's genuine too. And I find myself waving back. And I like the interaction, you know? Yeah, it's nice. So, got the manual along with some parts. Got the little alligator clips. Boom shalaka. Boom shalaka. You know what I'm saying? Helpful kind of screws in. I have to say that so far, this spot here on the river is one of my favorites. There's another spot over by this bridge I want to check out. Looks like a good swimming hole spot, but the summer heat isn't that hardcore so far up here. Not like how I remember it back down in southern New Hampshire. Although I believe it's been rainy down there as well.
Think of things like willpower. But what's willpower? Willpower is neurons. It's neurons in our brain. We have this thing called the central governor, which decides whether or not we could continue or whether or not we should stop, whether or not we should quit. Quitting is a mental thing, not a physical thing.
And of course, we can't forget the yard work. I'm looking to find the right tool to help with a few things, but I have one of my vehicles going into the shop soon, so I can't wait to see that price tag. But that's just how it goes. Plus, I have to get the brakes and rotors fixed for the other Subaru. I have two of them now, and I love those cars. Grateful to have vehicles at all, but goddamn, the off-road performance on the blue one shocked me. When I first got it, I took it out off-roading and found a super gnar trail where I had to do some freaky deaky rock crawling to get out of there, and it handled it just fine. Though off-roading is an expensive activity. Maybe I'll share another freaky tale of the off-roading. Should I? It's a good one. Sometimes I'll get messages from people from days past, from when I lived in the city, just reaching out and saying hello. Speaking with them brings up certain memories, and I kind of hop in the time machine and go back to certain places, and specifically memories of hanging on this catwalk that went along under a big bridge that crossed the Merrimack River. And I transport myself back for a bit. And Brandon, if you're watching, what up, homie? But ultimately, my heart is not there. Being in the middle of all this mountainous environment is where I thrive best. I really don't miss the hood. And another memory is mobbing around Somerville with the infamous Joey Garlic. I know you're watching. Remember hanging out at Sligo's with the SOS crew? Good times, good times. But here we are today, both living in the mountains. Oh, okay. Of course not.
About a pretty.
Oh, of course. Where's that at? Where's that at?
Is that recording?
Yeah, I'm getting my shot. Your voice is picked up though. It's Sunday, July 6th, and last night I went out with one of these friendly locals to drive around the dirt roads and check out some fireworks. She showed me some pretty rad spots. We just explored all night, and I didn't get back to the house until about 3 in the morning. It's been quite a while since I had a silly ride like that with good company and just looking for critters and talking. Being present in that moment was just what I needed. It really was a fantastic night. And if you're familiar with this area, then you know about Polly's Pancake Parlor. And so I made plans for today to go herd a plate of waffles over there. I heard it was killer. So life in this mountain town is quite a treat. Just stop and look around. Take it all in. Let yourself go once in a while. So I ended up getting a really negative comment on Friday. Probably the first one that I can remember finally reaching my channel. And it was really negative, but my initial reaction was excited and happy. I'm not even kidding. I didn't get upset with it at all. The comment started off saying, "Why is this video in my feed?" I got so happy that my video is spreading and getting picked up by the algorithm gods, you know. Plus, this negative comment is still helpful engagement. And the irony of the comment saying that the videos I do are a waste of time, but yet he took the time to type out this long drawn out comment is hilarious. It just confirms what I'm doing is making an impact. And also, being able to embrace that negativity is liberating because in the past, I would have reacted differently. I would have reacted in the way that this person was looking for. You know, they would get satisfaction seeing me get upset over it and retaliating. But this is just tremendous. Just redirect it. But anyway, I hope everyone out there is smiling and going the exact direction that you want in this world. Nothing can stop you. So, just keep hammering at it. I'll see you next time, folks. And thank you for watching.
that I'm using CapCut on
If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they're gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and every
I've been staring at the table, magnetic. Did I wander from the stable? Maybe I left it. Can you bring me back? Can you bring me back? You've been holding up a lantern in the garden. Did you get all that you prayed for? I promise. Can you bring me back? Can you bring me back? Forgotten patterns in the dark, at the end, at the start. When the boats come in, please don't change your mind. Leave what's lost behind. I've been stranded in the forest, contagious, spirit of an orphan, just fading. Can you bring me back? Can you bring me back? Did the fever leave you hollow? Awaken, second was behind.